Alright, I wasn't supposed to even make this extra video, but I just had to say this real quick because it is important. And I just want to say this is still not advice. Not advice, not financial advice, none of it. But understand that the world does not pay for your ignorance. You do. So it doesn't matter whose fault it is that you're ignorant, right? And to understand, again, the definition of ignorance is simply, you can boil it down to not being aware of, right? Not knowing, not being fully brought up to speed, right? The world doesn't pay for it. You do. It doesn't matter if it's because your parents didn't teach you, your school didn't teach you. It doesn't matter whether it's fair or not. The world does not pay for your ignorance. So what is there to do about it? You have to educate yourself. Find a way, but you have to educate yourself. It is your responsibility to educate yourself. If you're at the point of comprehension of what I'm saying, then it's your responsibility to educate yourself. Why? Because you could blame other people, but they're not the ones that are going to pay. You are. If you don't know about credit, who's going to pay? You. If you don't know how to buy a car payments, and what you shouldn't be doing, you're going to pay. I'm not going to go into the specific details and all of that right now. What I want to express to you is the importance of you understanding what I don't know that I need to know. That's where 1,000% of my focus needs to be on right now. This could be relationships. It could be how to treat a woman. This could be financial. It could be, do I know about tax and optimization and, not paying more than I owe? Do I know, how to actually be an adult in those realms? Do I know about buying a home before it's actually time to buy a home? These are your responsibilities, and you're going to pay the price if you don't set yourself up before it's time. Thundering, cool. Your responsibility, no one else. And I think we all know this, but I think there's a second level to it. If you're ignorant about the thing, sometimes you're ignorant about how important it is until you have to go through it. You're ignorant about how important it is to have an emergency savings until you have an emergency, and the stress that is caused by you trying to find the money, or know that because you don't have the money, you're going to be put in such a shit financial situation that it's just adding even more stress onto whatever the actual emergency is. Like, when you get in that situation, then you start to kind of maybe understand the importance of it. But you don't need to go through that. I'm telling you, it's important. And by you educating yourself on these things, you'll also understand the importance of it. So what I'm trying to say, and I'm saying this to me, not to you, this is not advice. This is a rant that just popped up in my head to say to my younger self and anybody who might happen to be listening right now. Planning is your responsibility. Your ignorance is your responsibility. It doesn't matter how it got there. Just the fact that it exists is your responsibility. And you're going to suffer for it if you don't address it. You're going to suffer in relationships. You're going to suffer in friendships. You're going to suffer in finances. You're going to suffer in passion and purpose. You're going to suffer in parenting. If you're ignorant, it's going to cost. What are some things that you can do to not be ignorant? Almost anything. Talk to people, read books, watch videos, and of course, you have to develop your own level of scrutinization to things and your own level of critical thinking, because not everything you hear is something that's good and right for you, but you need to be able to decipher which is which. So I'm going to end it there, because you cannot forget the most important essence of what I've just said to you, and that is this. It is your responsibility to not be ignorant. If you're ignorant about something and you don't know what you don't know, well, start looking for the things that you don't know. And the way that you can find them is have conversation, talk to people. You might start talking about taxes and you might hear something you never heard of before. Then you get to explore that. So whatever you have to do, please, with a fire and a passion, go start learning the things that you don't know. Please, and pass it down to your children. That's it. I love you. Bye.